Hey guys, it's Vandross here from Helicode, and today we're just going to do a quick walkthrough on how to use our payroll platform. So as you can see here, we're on the helicode.xyz/sign up section, and it has two options for you here. You can either sign up as a talent or as a company, but in this case, we're just going to sign up as a company just to walk you guys through to show you what you have to do. So you just type in your name, you can type in your first and last name here, and we'll just quickly go through that real quick. You put your password in, and then you're able to go ahead and log in. You can also sign up using Google as well. And so I've already signed up, so I'm just going to go ahead and use these sign up credentials here. And so when I log in, as you can see, it will take me to the dashboard. Okay. So once you're on the dashboard, you can see multiple different options of things you can do. You can go ahead and if you want a little bit of privacy features, you can take this available balance off and on. And you have the option to switch it from USD to Euro, from Euro to Pound. Well, in this case, we're just going to keep it on USD for now. And you can see the total payroll processed here and the active employees that you have on file. So if you wanted to add a new hire, you would simply just go here to add a new hire, and then you would hit let's say for instance, you want to do independent contractor, you could simply do that. You could type in all the requisite information here so that you would need, John Doe, whatever John Doe's email would be, John at business.com, whatever. And then you would have, whatever country that John comes from. Let's just say John comes from Egypt. And then you can have his credentials here. And let's just say he's an engineer. And you can pick a start date for him. So let's say in this case, it would be the 14th of April, 2026. So when you hit next, you have the option for how much you want to pay him. So let's say it's $500, and then it's in the USD value. And then you can choose either monthly, weekly, daily, or hourly to pay him depending on. And you could put what department he's on. So you could put software, I don't know, whatever department that is. And obviously you would need to put the contract. So let's just upload a random contract here, and you can create something. And so once it's created, you can see new hire has been added. He would then receive an email. And you can see here, you can now start adding hires and company admins to grow your team on Helicode, right? If you have any questions, don't hesitate to drop us a line here at help@helicode.xyz so you can invite now. That would definitely signal him to be able to get the email and then be able to come into the platform on the talent side, and he'll be able to see the amount of money that he should be receiving, and if he can withdraw that money back into his local bank account, etc. So you can see here the status is pending because he hasn't been gone to his email yet to approve everything and then hop into the platform yet. But this is where you would be able to see all your team members, and you can see here this three dots. You can either click to edit them, you can click to pay them once they're enrolled onto the platform. And yeah, the third option that you have is you can remove them too as well. So when you go back to home, you can see you can also run payroll. Oh, and by the way, when you go down here, the first thing you should do is KYC. So if you scroll down here, I've already been approved, but you would have to go through the KYC process. It's very self-explanatory. You would need your business credentials. That includes your business registration details, your tax identification, your address for your business, and your residential address, your ID card, and so on and so forth. And once you've been approved, then you'd be able to use the platform. Okay. So when you go to run payroll, you can see that you have the option to schedule payroll. And if you go to scheduling payroll, you can have a group set up for the payroll. So let's just call this group dummy group, right? And then you can have monthly frequency, or you can have it bi-weekly. You can do it quarterly. So in this case, we're just going to keep it monthly. And you can add participants. In this case, we have two John Does here. And so if I select one, and then I can click on the date that I want to start scheduling the payroll. So let's just say it's the 1st of May. So every 1st of May, the payroll will be automatically scheduled. Obviously, if I click schedule payroll, it won't work because John Doe's not in the system yet. So if I click it, it will have an error here. You have to wait till your team members are active in the system to be able to facilitate the payments. And so when we go to the wallet, this is where you can fund your wallet, right? So you can have liquidity inside the platform to be able to pay. And you have two options here. You can either fund with crypto. If you fund with crypto, we have USDC on base, and this would be the requisite wallet address that you would fund the account on. And if you choose to fund with the bank account, you have your USD bank details here. And you're looking at a 0.1% fee, and it takes about 2 minutes to be able to do that as well. So just 10 bips, not really that expensive at all for you. And you can also withdraw funds as well. You can withdraw funds to your crypto wallet, right? Wallet address. In this case, again, we're using base, and then you would just paste the requisite public address, and then you would put the amount you would want to withdraw. Let's say it's $300, and you'd be able to withdraw directly out of the system. Now, when it comes to hiring, we've simplified the hiring. We're going to make it more extensive into a marketplace later on, but for now, you can easily just type in what you need. So in this case, let's say you need a back-end engineer, and you want it to be, let's say, full-time, and you want it to be a mid-level role, and you want it to be remote completely, and you want the start date to, let's say, be May 1st. You want the salary to be $1,000 to $5,000 a month, and then your preferred location, let's say it's Kenya. And then if worker type, you have two options. Either you can choose employee or you can choose contractor. Okay, and then you would be able to submit and schedule a call. Okay, so that would be how that would work. Okay, and that's basically how this entire portion works here. And this gives you an option to be able to request for talents if you need them as quickly as possible. And we would have about a 72-hour return time to be able to facilitate you that talent that you need within our talent pool. And you can see here all the transactions that were made. You can also download a report if you need that for taxes as well as you're making those payroll transactions. And yeah, so that's basically how the platform works in a nutshell. It's very self-explanatory, very easy to use. And yeah, I do hope that you guys like this demo. And I'm hoping to see you guys on this platform enjoying the capabilities of it, being able to just transact seamlessly and quickly in a cross-border fashion, intercontinentally, and plan to expand multiple different new currencies to on and off ramp here shortly. So yeah, thank you guys.